go on, living on the run. We're living on the run, living on the run. So I definitely want to give another shout out to Jason. I've known him, like he said, we've known each other a long time. We don't always get to hang out, but I've watched his accomplishments over the years. He did a gold record, got married, had 2 beautiful children, got a kidney from Denmark. I'm like, what else is this guy gonna do? You're making me feel bad about myself. But anyway, please clap your hands for Jason Adamo. He works so hard. So social media, you guys into that? Anybody ever heard of that? So the post, at the top of the page, it always says, what's on your mind? What's on your mind? So I kind of stole that and put it in the chorus of this song. This song is called Ready. Something's happening again, but we're not ready. We lost another friend again, and so will you. Big important lies online say we're ready. An even bigger compromise inside says we're through. What's on your mind? Turn down the radio and drive. It's all we do. What's in your eyes? Turn up the radio and cry straight home to you. It's all we do. It's all we do. Still we brought it on ourselves this time. We're still not ready. A city full of crime goes blind, and so will you. I wanna see you smile one time. They're hosted. If someone's gotta lose their mind, how about you? What's on your mind? It's all we do. It's all we do. It's all we do. But we're still not ready. Thank you.
I like that one. I'm not saying your other one wasn't good. I'm just saying I like that one too. Oh jeez. Yeah, I know. Like I was like vibing over here the whole time. I was like, oh yeah. Anybody in here ever been in a long distance relationship? Oh yeah, they're great, aren't they? Oh man, they're so they're something. I was in a long distance relationship once. I wrote a song about it. It's my way of coping with the fact that I was in a long distance relationship. Since I didn't want to end the long distance relationship. I don't know, I'm rambling. But this is a song about long distance relationships and how much they suck. Yeah, here. The song's called Tracing Your Tattoos. Still hear your voice from when we first met, straddling state lines, with letters I caress. Can I hate the distance and still love the pain? The answer is clear. If you feel the same, but when I finally see you, the only thing that I wanna do is lay in this bed right beside you and spend the day tracing your tattoos. It's been such a long time since I've seen your face, and longer still since I felt your embrace. And when I finally see you, the only thing that I wanna do is lay
is lay in this bed right beside you and spend the day and spend the day tracing your tattoos. Thank you.
That was pretty.
Thank you.
I want to be in the long distance
Don't recommend it.
Do you have any tattoos, George?
I want to control this.
Just a few. Well, I've spent maybe the last almost year and a half kind of recovering from a bad relationship. We'll just say bad. And if you've ever been in a bad relationship, you will kind of get what I'm talking about, like where you've spent so much time walking on eggshells and becoming extremely vigilant to the mood of your partner because you don't want them to be angry and you don't know what they'll do when they're angry. And even when that relationship is over, you don't just bounce back to the way you were before. It doesn't, your brain's like different, your body's different, everything's different, and it takes a long time. But one of the things that has helped me a lot is the very wonderful man that I'm with today, my very, very amazing boyfriend. And he's the opposite of all of those things. He's quiet and calm and thoughtful and mature, and he makes me feel safe, and it's amazing. And I wrote this song about him, and it's called Back to Me. You don't try to push inside my head. You don't overanalyze everything I've said. You don't try to make me better. You don't try to make me whole. You don't try to keep me under control. I like it when you're standing next to me, a tiny bird under a shady tree. I will fly into your arms, I will sing into your ear. We'll be light, we'll be free, we'll be here, searching for words you never heard. Find something new to give to you, 'cause you don't ask me for anything. I'm still learning to live a life that's easy, instead of hard, instead of hurt, instead of wondering what I'm worth. All the time with you I'm finally back to me. These days it seems I startle easily. Can I trust what my eyes say they see? Faith and fire and fidelity, all of these you return to me with your quiet and your calm tranquility. I may not mean to, but I'm gonna lean on you. I'd apologize, but you'd wonder why. 'Cause you don't ask me for anything. I'm still learning to live a life that's easy, instead of hard, instead of
oblivious of how much you can wear your heart on your sleeve.
Oh, it's terrible.
And now I'm gonna sing completely in metaphors, so no one actually knows what I'm talking about.
Nothing like ambiguity.
No, we're gonna fix that.
So I told you in 2015, Jack the Radio made a record, and then life happened, and we went on. Yeah, there we go. And then we went on to some other projects. So I started playing with some friends in town, and we started recording some songs, and some of those songs got heard by a label in the area, and that group was New Reveille, and we decided to sign that deal, go make a record in Nashville. We made this beautiful record, and then life happened again. And the label unfortunately went under, but we still have this beautiful record, and wanted to share one of the songs off that record that I wrote called Heavy Hands. And I'm probably gonna mess this up. I'm first generation English is my first language, so I mess up phrases all the time, and it's my wife's favorite thing, I think. And I can always tell when I've messed up because she laughs in a very loving way. But the song Heavy Hands, I think it's the idea of many hands make for light work. Is that right?
Yes.
Nobody knows it. All right, so it's right. So yeah. But it's this idea of coming together in hard times. So I'm gonna see if I can remember how this song goes. And if you listen to the band New Reveille, there's a beautiful vocalist on there, beautiful harmonies on there. And now I'm gonna do my version where I'm singing it for you. There's a war chime, won't stop till the river runs dry. Been cold down, try to live 'cause you're never gonna die. No, you're never gonna die, don't hold down. Been passing on by. There's a storm in the morning you were born. We stand ready, heavy hands bring me on home. Done prayed for the levee, hold it all in 'cause I can take it no more. Page's been torn down 'cause the past was a lie. Visions fade now. See, try. Don't hold down. Been passing on by. Was the storm in the morning you were born. We stand ready. Heavy hand, bring me on home. Done prayed for the levee. Hold it all in 'cause I can take it no more. We stand ready. Heavy hand, bring me on home. Done prayed for the levee. Hold it all in 'cause I can take it no more. We stand ready. Every hand bring me on home. Done prayed for the levee. Hold it all in 'cause I can take it no more. I can take it no more.
Good show, George. Good tunes. I thanked Jason earlier, I thanked the Rialto, but I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys that took the time to come out here tonight and spend your time and spend your money with us. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for being here. Jason, when he booked this, he said, you got to tell stories about the songs. I said, that's cool, I can do that. And the story I have for this song is that this song is not finished. It's called Do What You Want. Running in and out of my life, you didn't try, you didn't try. Let's try that over again, you see what I mean? Running in and out of my life, you didn't care, you didn't try. Was it all a dream in your mind that you couldn't read? Running in and out of my life, you didn't care, you didn't try. Was it all a dream in your mind that you couldn't read? Never saying goodbye, it's insane, you didn't try. Right before you gave up the fight, who did you see? Standing here eye to eye, you didn't scream, you never cried. It's in and out of my life, you didn't see. Either you will, either you won't. It's not what you feel, it's not what you thought. Either you feel, either you don't. Either you will, not what you want. Come on to me, come on to me, come on. Roll on with me, roll on with me, roll on. Come on to me, come on to me, come on. Hold on to me, hold on to me, hold on. Hold on to me, hold on to me, hold on. Hold on to me, hold on to me, hold on. Grow on with me, grow on with me, grow on. Hold on to me, hold on to me, hold on. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, George, I wanted to air drum to that one too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to.
yeah, I'm
embracing it at this point.
yeah. I'm just gonna go for like the head bop or something. So yeah, don't drop my guitar or something. Right? Yeah. So I grew up in a small town, and I have two friends who were also songwriters who also grew up in small towns, and I brought to them an idea about growing up in a small town and wanting to get out of it so bad, but once you figure out what you want to do with your life, you realize that it's not so bad to be from a small town. So this is a song that I wrote with my friends Paige King Johnson and Joe Morse. The song is called Bound. Blue packing spirits on the dash. No clear direction. I guess I'm long overdue for some self-reflection. Staring out the rear view, watching that town just fade in black. Don't know where I'm going, I just know that I ain't going back. 'Cause I was born for the fast lane. Got that Allman Brothers rambling in my veins. There's nothing wrong with where I'm leaving, but I've got dreams I've got to chase. Like I was to this town, like I am now. I know I've always been down. Only time and miles will tell when I lay my head. But I couldn't sit there wondering just what might have been in the back of my mind. I always knew in the end I was born for the fast lane. Got that Allman Brothers rambling in my veins. There's nothing wrong with where I'm leaving, but I've got dreams I've got to chase. Like I was to this town, like I am now. I know I've always been there. I've always been there. Only time and miles will tell. You're only in my head. 'Cause I was born for the fast lane. Got that Allman Brothers rambling in my veins. There's nothing wrong with where I'm leaving, but I've got dreams I've got to chase. Like I was to this town, like I am now. I've always been I've always been I've always been For what?
Trying to figure out when the least awkward time was for me to go get the banjo.
This one.
hopefully that was it. You have to say that it was now. And I have my busted tuner that I'm holding on with a hairband. This is what we do.
I wasn't quite sure, but I didn't want to ask because I don't want to be rude. I
Yeah.
was wondering why you had that there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like a
Yeah.
keepsake or something.
It's beautiful and unique. Oh, and I have to push the button. Hold on.
Banjo's hard.
Yeah.
No.
Not making you want to learn how to play banjo.
I'm the least technical person ever, so I never have like the pedal board stuff. So I'm like, what do I do? So I'm borrowing Clint Roberts' input here. Thanks, Clint. You'll see him in a minute. So I've been learning how to play clawhammer banjo since September. Not a super long time. I've wanted to do it forever, and it seems easy, but gosh, it's not. It's try to do that, it does not come out of your hand easily. So I've wrestled it into slight submission. And this is the first time I've ever played banjo out, so this... You say that now, we'll see how this goes. And I'm freezing, it's so cold in here. Okay, we're gonna talk about the song. Have you ever noticed before a storm the way the leaves kind of flip up and you can see the bottom part of the leaves? I feel like that's a southern thing, at least, to talk about. So I was in the car one time and it was getting ready to storm, and I was looking at that and I'm like, I really would love to put that in a song, and I don't know how to do it exactly. And then it kind of came together. You guys get to hear a lot about my wonderful boyfriend, who was originally not going to be here. He's a musician as well, and he had a show, but it was canceled, so he's here and he gets to hear me talk about him repeatedly. But he's very quiet and reserved, and there's only on certain occasions that you get to really see what's going on underneath everything, and so it kind of came together in a song, and it's called Glimpse.
Storm turns the leaf, for the wind and the rain rage on and on. Soon enough they're gone back down below, a surface so still no one could ever know, no one ever will. Too many blanks left over, untold until there's just a tiny glimpse. Words to fill the page, black and blue, blinded and blamed. Inside will stay the same, back down below, a surface so still no one could ever know, no one ever will. So many blanks left over, mysteries untold until
let me go.
Great. Banjo debut, and you're killing it. All right, so I told you about Jack the Radio starting 2009, making a few records to 2015. Life happening, the band kind of going in separate directions, doing some shows here and there, and then in 2015 to 2018, making a record with New Raleigh. And then that kind of going sideways with the label going under, but very proud of the record we made. Leads us up to around 2019, finding some guys and reinvigorating Jack the Radio with a new drummer, with Danny Johnson from the band, who was there in the early days with me. But Kevin Rader joining us on drums and Dan Greiner joining us on bass. We started to make a new record. We worked our butts off through 2019 to make that record and had all these awesome plans for 2020. Some things happened. We had no idea, a lot of people. We had no idea what was going on, and eventually we just decided to put the record out, which we were very happy with. And that record was called Creatures. We did thanks, y'all. We did a comic book with it, because why not do a comic book that is a companion to the record. But this is one of the songs off that record. It's called Paint the Sky. It's a song I had written years before when my grandmother passed. And you know, life happens, things happen. And you can imagine my surprise when in 2021, AWE, the All Elite Wrestling, decided to use the song for their best of recap video, which is probably the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, watching Shaquille O'Neal smash a table on somebody to this song that I wrote about my grandmother. You've not lived until you've seen a chair smashed on another man's back to the beat of a ballad. But the idea of this song is, I've always been fascinated with the stars and the idea that, the sky that we're looking at, plus or minus a few stars that have come and gone over the decades, it's the same sky our parents looked at when they were kids and our grandparents before them. This idea that there's a lot of stories and memories in the stars, and if you're ever feeling alone, at least for me, looking at the sky makes me feel like I'm not alone, which is a pretty cool thing. So yeah. Like to find a tree to climb, take the time to paint the sky, draw names in the stars, take time, push the clouds away, watch the sun go down again. Sky tells us who we are, it won't let us die afraid. We'll make the same mistakes, you better find, won't let us die. One night we'll fly away, past the moon to the Milky Way, leaving memories near and far. For old friends, these bright skies give hope they will never die. We'll pass the sun 1,000 times, my dear, it won't let us die. We'll make the same mistakes, you better find your sense of wonder, won't let us die afraid. We'll make the same mistakes, you better find, won't let us die. Let us die afraid. We'll mistakes you better find. You won't let us down.
Check, check, check. You guys having a good time? A round of applause for these guys. We're going to do one more round real quick. Big round of applause. That's Bill West over there. Erik Hage. Real quick. We had Tay Lewis from Goldsboro on the bill, and he had some issues getting here from Nashville. So at the last minute, Mr. Erik Hage stepped up. Big round of applause for Erik for filling in. Keep it going for Heather Sarona. And Mr. George Hodge. And like Bill mentioned earlier, I did have a kidney transplant about 3 months ago, so that's why I'm changing the mic out. All right, one more round. Let's go, guys.
Well, as far as I know, no one's ever smashed any tables to this next song, but a little
As far
jealous.
as you know.
A little jealous.
Yeah.
The whole time you were playing that, I was just picturing like, psh, you know. I may have smashed my toe while playing this song on the patio, drinking beer. You guys keep the Rialto Theater in your heart and come back here and see movies. Thank you for your support. They're gonna have bands, they're gonna have all kinds of stuff, but you gotta come out and we appreciate you once again. So as Jason said, my name is Bill West. You can look me up online. Just go to americasmostwanted.com. I'll be right there on the front page. And unlike the last song that I played, this one is actually finished. I'd like to leave this one with you. It's called Crawl Across the Water, and it's about, we live in this age where everybody's kind of checking themselves and doing a better job of being mindful, and that's great, and I support that, but once in a while you gotta kind of go easy on yourself. You can sort of be a little, you can calm a little too much, so it's just go, everybody you know is messed up, including you, so just go easy on yourself and forgive yourself, and that's what this song's about. Just the moon, the sun, and hardly anyone but me. I wanna float with you forever. I wanna fall straight back to sleep. I wanna learn to laugh out loud. And I hope you wanna laugh right back at me. Take me home, are we home? Take me home, take me home, are we home? Take me home. I'm gonna call the Holy Father, and I hope he waits for me, and I pray that he remembers who I am, not who I used to be. Take me home, are we home? Take who I used to be. Who I am, not who I used to be. Who I am, not who I used to be. Who I am, not who I used to be. Thanks, y'all.
Well, it has been an absolute pleasure to be with you this evening. I just want to thank you all for coming out, spending your hard-earned money to hear a bunch of songs you probably never heard before. Thank you so much for supporting North Carolina singer-songwriters. We really appreciate it. I was just talking to George backstage about this a few minutes ago. You know, unfortunately, we when we're doing this music thing, a lot of times we have to play songs that aren't ours, and it's so refreshing to be able to come somewhere and have people pay to hear your song. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. And just thanks to Jason again for organizing this thing. This has been a blast. I figured it would be appropriate to do a song that Jason and I wrote together. This is a song that I'm very proud of. I love the way this song came out, and Jason was cool enough to put it on his recent record, so his most recent record, so you can hear it. I came to him with this idea, and he was cool enough to help me finish it, and this is what we came up with. Yeah. Well, before I do that, I probably need to tell you who I am again. My name is Erik Hawks. You can find me on all social media at Erik Hawks Music. It's E-R-I-K. You can thank my mother for that. Hawks like the bird, for more than one. Yeah. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And the song's called "Right for You." Told me not to call, so I ain't calling. But I keep staring at my phone. You told me not to drink, so I quit drinking. And it hurts so much to be alone. You told me you were tired of my lying. I'm giving you the truth. I will always try to prove that I'm there for you. If you decide to give me one more shot, and I will always listen when you tell me that I'm wrong, just as long as I'm right for you. Told me not to beg, so I won't beg you. Girl, I ain't too proud. You said you need a space, so I'm at my place now. And even the silence is too loud. And I will always try to prove that I'm there for you. If you decide to give me one more shot, and I will always listen when you tell me that I'm wrong, just as long as I'm right for you. Just as long as I'm right for you. 'Cause you are the reason
reason why I lie awake at night, thinking about the love I have in you, and all of the times I let you down and made you mad. There ain't nothing that I won't do, so I will always try to prove that I'll remember you. If you decide to give me one more shot, I will always listen when you tell me that I'm wrong, just as long as I'm right for you. Just as long as I'm right for you. Just as long as I'm right for you. As I'm right for you.
Thank you so much.
That was really beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all for being here tonight. And many, many thanks to Jason again. We're all on Team Jason tonight for putting this together. And thank you to JP for running our sound for us. Any gig you don't have to run sound for is a good gig. See, now I don't even have my cracked up tuner. It's like still on the banjo. Well, my grandfather passed away almost 2 years ago at the very beautiful age of 97 years old. And he's where I got my love of music and bluegrass. He was a bluegrass banjo player. And he taught me like my first chords on the guitar and all that sweet stuff. And he was playing music out, like gigging live up until the pandemic stuff started. And then, he couldn't really do that anymore. And then he hurt himself, and that was kind of the beginning of the end. And there was a day that my mom called me and had told me, it's looking like it's pretty close to time to say goodbye. Like, do you want to come? And of course I did. So at the time, my youngest was 18 months old. And so I had gone up to his room to kind of get him ready for the day before I left. And I remember I picked him up and I just looked at him. And if you've ever seen like an 18-month-old, they're like little cherubic angels and perfect skin. And I'm just like, he's just at the very beginning of his entire life. Everything is in front of him. He could be anything, do anything. Who knows what will happen. And I'm going to go see my grandfather, who's at the very, very end of his life. His whole story is written, and it was a beautiful life, but it's over. And when I was driving to see him, I sang this into my phone and wrote it that way. And it's called 100 Years Apart.
From his crib every day, he is growing away heart. An ending and a start. One learning to walk, one learning to fly, one learning to say goodbye. 100 years apart. An ending and a start. One learning to walk, one learning to fly, one learning to say goodbye. One learning to say goodbye. One learning to say goodbye.
Thank you all. My name's Sarona. If you want to chat, I'll be down there at that little table momentarily. I have vinyl.
And it
I
looks,
will sell it to you.
it looks awesome. All right, so I told you we made some records between 2009 and 2015. You guys remember this? And then went to Nashville for a little bit, made another record. And then in 2020, forget all the other stuff that happened. We made a record. We put that out with a comic book. That was pretty cool. And I wanted to give a quick shout out to my wife for being my home audience for a couple years and being there to hear and bounce ideas off of, and for all the support over the years. It's pretty awesome. But the past couple years, we've been working on new music. We've figured out ways during COVID to kind of write songs and send ideas back and forth, and had some inspiration in one of the songs we released recently, a couple months ago, in September, I think. It's called Fast Fun, and kind of the idea is shit happens. Life's tough sometimes, but also don't forget to make space to feel good and to give yourself, let yourself have some happiness too. So that's this idea of fast fun, have some of those moments. But we've been releasing songs for the past year on Spotify, the evil Spotify. No, it's great, it's very convenient. There's a lot of advantages to it. I'm not gonna go on a 20-minute rant, we're on a timer here. But it is convenient and it is great to listen to bands, support bands through Spotify. But as Heather mentioned, we've also got some records. So if you're digging this at all, I think a lot of the bands have some records, some CDs, some merch and stuff like that. We'll also be hanging out. We just talk to you. You don't have to buy anything. But yeah, this is my last one. I'm George Hage from the band Jack the Radio, jacktheradio.com if you're interested in checking anything out. And a whole nother round of some phenomenal songwriters coming up after a quick intermission after this song. It's called Fast Fun. I've been busy searching through the highs and lows. I could walk for miles and miles and days, but still I know I can't go back to blindly seeing. I've heard the voices in this wake of liberty. Same day, same place, same pain, same face. Put on those old dance records, we'll be having fast fun. Life been heavy, now I'm ready for the heavy be done. Weight's been busy building on the shoulders of buried giants who've been looking for love. Oh, the heavy be done. It starts before I wake, that feeling low. I feed my soul fast fun for days, but still not grown. It holds me back. It's hard to see this open chest of old who've been looking for love. Same pain, same place, same day, same face. Put on those old dance records, we'll be having fast fun. Life's been heavy, now I'm ready for the heavy be done. Weight's been busy building on the shoulders of buried giants who've been looking for love. Oh, the heavy be done. Oh, the heavy be done. Hey, thanks y'all. Much more to come.
Keep it going, guys, for these guys. That was a great round. Thank you, guys. Quick intermission. Go use the bathroom, get a drink, get some popcorn. We'll be right back with 4 new artists. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it.